Hey everyone, and welcome back to the first update of Building Mandalore in LEGO. Now this, if you don't already know, is going to be Mandalore from The Mandalorian Season 3, where it's all crystallized up at the top, the planet's surface, and underneath is going to be the Imperial base. Now the main part of the actual MOC is going to be a big Imperial hangar, which is something I did a while back, a few years ago with Solus, but it's going to be at a much bigger scale. Now I'm going to be using two of these white tables, as you can see behind me, for this build. I don't know how it's going to look because I want like lengthwise for it to be like super long, but I don't know about depth and if I really would need to take up both tables or not. We'll just have to see as we go down the road. Now the main thing I want to start today is the scene with Paz Vizsla and the Praetorian Guards. Now I want to try and start building that little bunker area up. Now that's going to be kind of the beginning stages, or like the bottom layer of, the actual MOC, and then on top of that is going to be where the hangar is, and then above that will be a few like kind of exposed hallways and such, or little like landing pads or whatnot. Not for ships, but for like figures and whatnot. That'll be kind of at the top layer, and then on top of that obviously will be more of like the surface that I'll be adding there. But for now, I'm going to be starting the Paz Vizsla bunker versus Praetorian Guards, just like the Lego set, kind of. So if that gives you a little idea before we, jump into it. But yeah, I'm just going to go right ahead, jump into it, and I hope you guys will enjoy the building process.
Okay, so this is a little bit new to me. I'm gonna try and sketch this on like my phone here. I've only done it on paper, so we'll see how this goes. But as I'm drawing right now, I don't even know what is happening to my screen, but I'm drawing the, what is it called? Like the hanger here, as you can see. But you have like the main hanger shape. I don't know if it's gonna be that shape or not, or if it's gonna be more of like a rectangle. And then I built some of like the rock work, the outline of the actual MOC, and then at the bottom right you see kind of like what we're gonna work on today is the bunker area, and then up top there are just some little hallways or ledges, and then I'm gonna finish up the whole MOC with the crystallized top there of the surface. But this gives you kind of a good idea of like what the MOC is going to look like. I'm also going to draw here a little TIE fighter. Um, to be honest, it doesn't look very good. But first off, I'm going to take a 64 by 64 base plate and start building up the main bunker area with the door here first. Now, I decided to go with a snot technique, but as you can see in the next clip, I will not be using snot, but then I actually go back to it in the end. But as of now, I'm very like conflicted with the door design. So as you can see there, it was snot, and this is plates and tiles. And as you can see, there's like that little kind of window shape there. It's a little weird. And next to the figure, plates look fine for the figures, but I don't really know how it's going to look with the rest of the build. As I'm conflicted with the door, I decided to move on to these kind of front wall pieces that are in front of the actual door. Now, I think this design turned out very nice. I utilized a lot of slope techniques and such. I don't know how I didn't see this connect. But overall, I think this looks very good. And with the door, it looks okay. It's kind of two different designs, though. But as you can see, I did revert back to this weird, more intricate door technique. As you can see, it's a lot of different plates and stuff that I don't have actually in dark bluish gray. And that is the color I'll be using for most of this MOC as well. But as you can see, that's kind of what it's going to look like. It's very early stages of prototyping. But I'm just building out a little bit of this platform just for you guys to get a better idea. I am going to also add this little piece I made here to kind of give it like the top of the door frame. So I'll be connecting it like this here to the kind of wall thing in front, so it kind of covers the top of the door there. I feel like I'm using a lot of complicated techniques already, which I think is low-key very good, to be honest. I mean, as you can see from the back, it isn't a very pretty sight. I will be having to get a lot more pieces in dark bluish gray. I also have to build up this kind of back section as well. But overall, with the figures on it, I think it looks fairly good. And to be honest, I'm fairly happy with the progress so far of what I've accomplished. It definitely isn't finished, but by next update, I will have it fairly complete. However, I think this is going to do it for the first Mandalore update. Be sure to check out the rest of them as I post them and next week's video, which is something a little bit different than the Mandalore updates that will be coming out. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and please remember to comment down below and such and all that. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week.